Hi students, in this video I am going to explain to you how to draw the solution for the projection of planes problem which is being displayed on your monitor right now using AutoCAD software. Now first let us have a look at the question. The question states like this: a semicircular plate of 80 mm diameter has its straight edge in the vertical plane and inclined at 45 degrees with horizontal plane. The surface of the plate makes an angle 30 degrees with the vertical plane. Draw its projections. Let me repeat the question again. A semicircular plate of 80 mm diameter has its straight edge in the vertical plane and inclined at 45 degrees with horizontal plane. The surface of the plate makes an angle 30 degrees with the vertical plane, and we have to draw the projections of that particular semicircular plate. Before going into the AutoCAD version, let us simplify the given question in the following terms. First, the plane under consideration. The plane under consideration is a semicircle. It's having a dimension as 80 diameter and its diameter is 80 mm. The diameter of the given semicircle is 80 mm. Next, its inclination with horizontal plane. Now it is inclined with horizontal plane. It is inclined with horizontal plane at an angle of 45 degrees. Horizontal plane inclination is 45 degrees. Okay. Now in the summary points I had explained to you that any inclination with horizontal plane should always be drawn above XY line. So this should be drawn above XY line. Now you can read the second part of the question. It states that the surface of the plate is making an angle 30 degrees with the vertical plane. So surface is inclined to vertical plane, which means the plane is parallel to vertical plane, which means that the plane is parallel to vertical plane. Now when the plane is parallel to vertical plane, we get our true shape in front view. So we get our true shape in the front view. And we all know that the front view should always be drawn above XY line. The front view should be drawn above XY line. That's it. When we simplify our diagram or when we simplify our question in the following sense, the drawing of this particular solution using AutoCAD becomes quite easier. And the other point we have to take a note is the inclination with vertical plane. Vertical plane inclination is, the given value is inclined at 30 degrees, is 30 degrees. So any inclination or any angle with vertical plane should be drawn below XY line. Now this is the summary of the problem. The given plane under consideration is a semicircle which is having a diameter of 80 mm, and the horizontal plane inclination is 45 degrees, so it should be drawn above xy line, and the surface of the semicircular plate is inclined to vertical plane, which means the plane is parallel to vertical plane. This plane is parallel to vertical plane is an assumption. So we get our true shape in the front view. When the surface of the plane is inclined to vertical plane, we will get our true shape of our object in the front view. Front view should always be drawn above xy line, and vertical plane inclination is 30 degrees, and any inclination with vertical plane should be drawn below the xy line. This is the summary in which you have to format all your questions. Now let us go to the AutoCAD solutions. Open your AutoCAD file, click on Start Drawing, and in order to get rid of this grid lines, you have to press function key F7. Go to Application menu, click on Save As, select a destination folder of your choice, give a file name in the prescribed format, click on Save. I'm not saying this, you guys must save this one. Next, check draft settings, DS, D for drafting, S for settings, enter. Go to Object Snap option and make sure that all the boxes are having tick marks. If not, click on Select All button, click OK. Now let us go for units command, UNITS, enter. Go to length, type decimal, the type should be decimal, precision should be 0 for projection of planes problems, and insertion scale. In the question it is mentioned as 80 mm diameter, that is millimeters, so we have to choose millimeters, click on OK. Now after units we have to go for limits command, LIMITS, limits, enter, and the lower left corner value is always 0, 0, enter, and the upper right corner value as per the problem we are going to take 250, 250, enter, and immediately after your limits command we have to go with an option called zoom, 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 enter. Sorry, all, A, enter. Now first let us go to home tab, go to draw panel, take the line command, give a first click here and move your cursor. As you can see we are not getting a horizontal line, so press function key F8. Now I'm going to get an exact horizontal line. Drag your cursor up to some particular end, give a click and hit escape key to come out of the command. Now let us go to the summary. We know that the surface is inclined with vertical plane, so the plane is parallel to vertical plane, and so we have to get our true shape in the front view, and front view should always be drawn above xy line. The front view of the given problem is nothing but a semicircle which is having a diameter of 80 mm. Since AutoCAD is not having a direct command for drawing semicircle, now I am going to draw a circle and I am going to trim that one. For that, go to home tab, go to draw panel. You can see an icon, circle icon. Give a click on the drop down menu over there. It will show different types of circles that can be drawn, and we have to choose the option center diameter because because diameter has been mentioned. We have to choose the option center diameter. Give a click on that one. Now move your cursor to a convenient distance above your X file and give a click. After giving click, it is asking you to specify the diameter of the circle. If you have a look at your command prompt, it is asking you to specify the diameter of the circle. The diameter value is 80, so type 80 and hit enter, and we got a circle over here, and we got a circle. Now go to line, go to home tab, draw panel, select line option. Now move your cursor towards the top end of your circle and you can see an indication called quadrant. Give a click there. Now drag your cursor towards the bottom end of your circle and now you can see an option called quadrant being highlighted. Just give a click and hit a escape key. Now I want only this right hand side portion of a semicircle, so I am going to trim the left hand side portion of your circle. So the command for trim is TRIM. Trim. After typing trim, hit enter twice, 1, 2. Then click on the portion of the circle which you doesn't need. Just give a click and hit escape key to come out of the trim command. Now I would like to divide the circle into 4 segments. The number of segments I would like to divide is 4 segments. Just before going for the divide command, we have to change the point style. The command for changing the point style is ddp type. ddp type. After entering ddp type, hit enter. You will get a point style window. Choose a point style of your choice. Give a click on OK. Now we have to divide the semicircle into 4 equal parts, and the command for divide is divide. 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 Type divide, hit enter. The moment you hit enter, it is going to ask you to select the object to divide. My object to be divided is my semicircle. So move your cursor towards the semicircle, and when it get highlighted, just give a left click. Now it got selected. After selecting your semicircle, now it is asking you to enter the number of segments. The number of segments which I need is 4. Hit enter. Now you can see 3 points being marked on your semicircle. Now go to line command again. Take a line. Now move your line towards the mid of this particular line. When midpoint is being highlighted, give a click. Drag your cursor up to this node point. Give a click, hit escape. Now take another line. Go back to that particular midpoint or endpoint. Give a click. Now move your cursor towards this particular endpoint. Give a click. Hit escape key. In the same way, go for the other line. From this mid up to this nodal point. Give a click. Hit escape key. Now you can see my circle got divided into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now let me give texting for this particular circle. As we all know that front views are always indicated by small alphabets followed by dash. Go to Home tab, Annotation panel, click on single line text. Go to this particular point, give a start point and mention height as 8, enter, rotation angle as 0, enter, and type A dash. Type A dash. Now without clicking, double enter, just click your cursor near to this point. Just go and click your cursor near to this point. Type B dash. After typing B dash, give a click near to this particular point. Type C dash. Now give a click near to this point. Type D dash. Now give a click at this particular point. Type E dash. And now hit enter twice. 1, 2. Okay, now I have marked all the points. In the first stage, I got my front view. And now in order to get my top view, I have to draw projections from each and every endpoint. For that, I need to take line command. Again, go back to line command. From point A dash, give a click. Drag your cursor up to the XY line. When the perpendicular icon has been highlighted, give a click. Hit escape key. Again, take line command. Now, this particular line represents A dash and E dash. Now go to D dash. Give a click. Drag your cursor up to XY line perpendicular point. Give a click. Hit escape. This particular line represents D dash and B dash. Now go back to line command again. Now click on C dash. Drag your cursor up to XY line perpendicular point. Give a click. Hit escape. Now let us mark points at these intersections. At the intersection between these 3 projectors and this XY line. The command for point is PO enter. Give a click here. Again point PO enter. Give a click here. Again point PO enter. Give a click here. Now let us draw a line from this particular node point to this particular node point. For that, first we have to change the properties object color, because when I draw a line on XY line, they both get merged or they will not be visible. So for this purpose, I will change the object color for this particular instance. Go to Home tab, Properties panel. Initially these 3, when no object has been selected on your model space, these 3 options must be displayed as by layer only. Now go to object color, give a click, select a color of your choice. Now go to line. Now from this particular point to this particular point, just give a click and hit escape key. Now go back to properties panel again after drawing that particular line. Change it back to bilayer. Now let us give texting for this particular 3 points. See this particular point. See this particular point represents A dash and E dash. But when we are watching this particular semicircle from the top, E will be visible, A will not be visible. The same in this case. This particular point, when watched from the top, D dash is visible and B is not visible. And this particular point, C will be visible. So go to single line text, give a click somewhere near to this particular point, height as 8, enter, rotation angle 0, enter, E, braces open, A, because A is not visible, hit enter twice. In the same way, go to text, give a click, height 8, enter, 0, enter, and this text is D, braces open, B, braces close, hit enter twice. And this particular point is our C. Go to single line text, give a click here somewhere near to this point, C, and enter twice. Sorry, wait. Again go back to single line text, give a click here, height 8, enter, rotation angle 0, enter, C, enter twice. Now I have to copy this line EC towards right hand side at some particular distance. Now the command for that is copy COPY, enter, select the objects using window selection, give a click, hit enter after selection, specify node point at point A, drag your cursor up to some distance, give a click and hit escape key. Now let us get back to the word. We know that inclination with vertical plane is 30 degrees. So any inclination with vertical plane should be drawn below XY line. It should be drawn below XY line. Now I want my line to be rotated beneath the XY line, which is in clockwise direction. So the angle must be given as minus 30 degrees. The command for rotation is rotate, ROTATE, enter. Select the objects, hit enter. Now it is asking you to specify the base point. Select A point as your base point, give a click. Now type minus 30 and hit enter. It got rotated. That's it. Now I got only one view in my second stage. In order to get the other view, we have to draw projections from each and every end point. So take a line from point E dash, draw a horizontal projection, hit enter. Again take a line. Now from point C, draw a vertical projection up to E dash, perpendicular, give a click, hit and escape. Take line from point D, braces B, draw a vertical projection line up to perpendicular E dash line, hit enter. Now take a line from EA, draw up to E dash, give a click, hit enter or escape key. Now take another line from D dash, draw a horizontal projection up to the last perpendicular point, escape. Take a line from C dash up to last perpendicular point, hit escape. Now take a line from B dash, up to last perpendicular point, hit escape. Now take another line from A dash, draw up to this last perpendicular, hit escape. Now I doesn't want this particular projection, so I'm going to trim it. TRIM, trim, enter. Just select the portion which I want to remove. Hit escape key now. Now let us match the alphabets. The command for that is point alphabet A with A, vertical alphabet line A with horizontal alphabet line A. Give a click. Again point PO. This is my point B. Point B with alphabet B again here. Again point PO, enter. Now point C with C dash here. Again get back to point PO. From D, from this particular point D to horizontal D here. Give a click. Again get back to point PO, enter. From E to E dash up to here. Good. Now what we have to do is we have to change the object color. Go to Home tab, Properties panel, click on Object Color, select a color of your choice and take a line, draw a line from this particular point to this particular point, from E1 dash to E1 dash, and hit escape. Now we have to join the remaining points using using a command called special line. The command for special line is SPL. Type SPL, hit enter, click at this point, give a left click at this point, move your cursor towards the next point, give a left click, towards the next point, give a left click, towards the other point, give a click, towards the other point, give a click. When the object is formed, hit enter once. To come out of the command, hit enter once, not escape key. We have to hit enter key once. That's it. Now let us give texting for this particular object. Go to single line text. Give a click here near to this particular point. Height 8, enter. Rotation angle 0, enter. This is your A1 dash. This is your, before doing that, change the object color back to bilayer. Change the object color back to bilayer. Get back to single line text. Give a click here. Height 8, enter. Rotation angle 0, enter. A1 dash. Now instead of clicking double enter twice, move your cursor and give a click near to this particular point. Give a click there. That's it. B1 dash. Now move your cursor, give a click here. C1 dash. Move your cursor, give a click here. This is D1 dash. Now move your cursor and give a click here. This is E1 dash. Now hit enter twice. 1, 2. That's it. Don't go for escape command. Hit enter twice. Now what we have to do is we have to copy this this semicircle towards right hand side to our convenient distance. The command for that is copy. Enter. Select the objects using window selection method. After selecting them, hit enter. Now it will ask you to specify the base point. Go to A1 point, select that particular node point, give a click, move your cursor towards the right hand side up to some convenient distance, give a click, hit escape key. Hit escape key. That's it. Now we have to rotate this particular semicircle. The rotation angle is, see, it is inclined with horizontal plane at an angle of 45 degrees. So the rotation angle is 45 degrees. Now click on rotate command, ROTAT, rotate, enter. Select the objects using your window selection method. After selection, make sure that everything is getting selected. After selection, hit enter. Click on A1 point as your base point. As I told you in the class, I can rotate it either in clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction. For me, it is better to go with anti-clockwise. So I'm going to enter 45. Just I'm going to type 45 and I'll hit enter. Now it got rotated. Now what we have to do is we have to draw vertical projection lines and horizontal projection lines. Go to line command. From point C, draw a horizontal line, give a click, hit escape. Now take a line from A1 dash to C, horizontal line C, give a click up to perpendicular point, hit escape. Now take another line from B1 up to this particular perpendicular, hit enter. Now take another line, click on C1 up to this perpendicular point, hit escape. Now take a line from this particular point up to this perpendicular, give a click, hit enter. Now take a line from E1 up to this perpendicular line. Give a click, hit enter or escape key. Now take a line from point D braces B, drag it and give click at the last perpendicular point. Give a click, hit escape key. I have to remove this particular excess projection, that is by trim, TRIM, trim. Enter, enter, give a click, hit escape key. Guys, you can rotate it in the clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction, whatever direction it is suitable to you as per the position of your XY line. Okay, now let us mark the points. PO, enter. A1 dash A here, A1 dash A here. Again point PO. B1 dash B here. Again point PO. C1 dash with C here. Again point PO. D1 dash vertical with D horizontal. Give a click here. Again point PO. E1 dash with E. Give a click. That's it. Now we have to draw a line from E point to A point, and we have to draw a spline connecting the remaining points. For that, first let us change the object color. Go to Home tab, Properties panel, Object color, select a color of your choice. Now take line command, join from this particular point to this particular point. Give a click, hit escape. Now take spline command, SPL is the command, spline, enter. Join the remaining points from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, and all the other points. Join them, hit enter once, that's it. Now this particular semicircle and this particular semicircle are of my importance, so I have to give line weight for them. Select this line and this spline. Go to properties, go to line weight, and give a thickness or line weight of 0.40 mm. Hit escape key. Now select this particular line and this particular spline or your semicircle as far as your problem is concerned. Go back to properties panel, go to an option called line weight and give a value of 0.40 mm. Hit escape. Now in order to make the line weight visible, we have to turn on the option line weight option, which is located in the status bar. This one, show/hide line weight. Just turn them on. And now we have to give dimensioning. See, we have to give dimensioning for this particular angle, for this particular angle. That's it, and the radius of this one. Because since it is a semicircle, we have to give only radius, not the diameter value. So go to Home tab, Annotation panel, give a click here. From linear you can see numerous options. There you can see an option called radius. What is it? Radius. Just give a click on radius option. Now your cursor has been turned into a box shaped object. Now move your cursor towards this particular circle or semicircle. Just give a left click when it got highlighted. Now drag your cursor. Now I am getting it in the red color. Hit escape. Change back the property back to object color, property back to by layer. Go to linear, select the radius option, move your cursor towards this particular semicircle. When it got highlighted, just give a left click and move your cursor to up to some convenient distance. Give a click. Now I had given my dimension, but it is not visible properly. So in order to edit dimensions, the command for it is D. D for dimension, D, enter. Go to modify, go to fit, go to use overall scale. The value here is 1. Let me change it back to 3. Click OK, close. See, now my dimension is also visible properly. Now again go to dimension style manager, D, enter, modify. Instead of fit, go to text, change text alignment as ISO standard. Go to text placement. Vertical text placement should always be above. Select above, click OK, close. This is how you have to give your radius dimension. Now again go back to dimensions. Now choose angular. Give a click over there. Select this particular line and XY line. Drag your cursor in this particular direction. Give a click. Now again go to angular dimension, choose this particular line and XY line and give a click. After moving it to the convenient way, just give a click. Okay, this is how we have to solve the semicircular plate problem. Thank you.